everybody. This is Teresa from Phoenix Gate Crafts, and I'm here to talk about patterns. So one of the first things when you're doing a project, you usually want to find a pattern. Sometimes you can come up with your own, and that is absolutely amazing when you can, but the first step in most projects is figuring out what exactly you're going to make. Some people start with the yarn, and we'll talk more about yarn next time, but a lot of people like to start with patterns, because if you choose your pattern, then you can get the yarn that accompanies the pattern very well. But the big question that always seems to pop up is, where can I find a pattern for this? Well, there's several different options that you can do. Sorry, I'm a little cold tonight. And it's pretty. Anyway, so one place that everybody seems to always recommend is Ravelry. So Ravelry.com is an online database, and you can find out, you can get patterns there, both paid and free patterns. You can also find out about yarns, and there are chat groups, and it's a wonderful resource for people who love yarn-based crafts. So if you use their advanced search settings, you can find a specific pattern, or you can find a pattern with specific preferences. It's a wonderful resource for finding patterns. Another common one to find is Google. You have something specific in mind, those are your search terms, and you probably be able to find it. It might even push you into Ravelry. Or a number of other places. Etsy is another good place because a lot of people sell their patterns there. You can also find fully made crocheted items there. I have my own Etsy account at www.etsy.com/shop/PhoenixGateCrafts. Hint, hint. And so a bunch of people put patterns there. I've only got one, but I've got a whole bunch of man-made items that I like to sell. But the one that often gets overlooked and is a great way to find free patterns, especially if you're not looking for a specific pattern, is the brand of yarn that you want to use. So, for example, let's pick this one. I have Caron Simply Soft right here. And what I can do is I can go on Yarnspirations, because as you can see, Caron is a Yarnspirations company. So I go to yarnspirations.com, and they actually have a whole bunch of free patterns that I can use with this specific yarn. Yarnspirations owns Caron, Bernat, and Patons, Patons. This one. And they have a whole bunch of free patterns there, because what they do is they give you a free pattern so that you'll want to purchase more of their yarn. Red Heart does this as well. And I really like Red Heart. In fact, Marley Bird, the Red Heart national spokeswoman on YouTube, is a wonderful resource if you are having any questions with one of their patterns. She's a great person to get in contact with and ask about it. She may even have a YouTube video already out about it. So these are just some options for finding your desired pattern. And I hope that this helps you. Next week we're going to talk about the actual material that makes up yarn, so that you can choose the correct yarn for a project, especially if you want to substitute one out. So I hope to see you next week. I hope you're having a wonderful time crafting. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video and push the bell notification icon so you can learn about new interesting stuff just like I am. Anyway, have a wonderful week. See you next week. Bye.